something that you ain't like, cause I go crazy.
Let's go.
Crazy, I go crazy.
Oh.
Crazy for mine, and I'll go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine. Pull up, hop out, flexing with the pressure. Someone hit my line, it's my connection with the Tesla. We gon' move the city back to back like it's on. What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times, cause you know I go crazy for mine. And there's just something that you ain't like, cause I go crazy.
Let's go.
Crazy, I go crazy.
Oh.
Crazy for mine, and I'll go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine. Pull up, hop out, flexing with the pressure. Someone hit my line, it's my connection with the Tesla. We gon' move the city back to back like it's on. We gon' move the city back to back, we doing extra. Jenny from the block, where you from though? You know it's on side when you come though. Hit it from the side like a drum roll. Hit it from behind like a Congo. Make it shake and let's go. It's some ways that we know. You got places to go. Waste no time, let's get on. Only way that you know is for me, cause you know that I go.
Let's go.
Crazy, I go crazy.
Oh.
Crazy for mine, and I'll go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy. And I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy.
Let's go.
Crazy for mine.
Let's go. Let's go.
Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby. If these walls tall, they give you my track list. You know you shouldn't ask this. Those girls are just practice. I ain't one for the past tense. I'm just trying to get active. Sex game on savage, yeah. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? You know it's crazy, huh? Crazy, 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 huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? You know it's crazy, yeah. Crazy, huh?
Let's go.
Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh?
Say what's your price? Just to back it up, you can hold my eyes. Jordan, say what's your price? Just to back it up, you can hold my eyes. Jordan, say what's your price? Just to back it up, you can hold my eyes. Jordan, say what's your price? Just to back it up, you can hold my eyes.
Mic check, mic check. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SNEEK and GEEK Live. All my real ninjas in the chat was popping. What is going on? Yes, we made it to SNEEK and GEEK Live this morning. We've had tons of excuses for the last few days, but we are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is 12:12. We were on time. We got everything set up properly. There's no setting issues. Twitch is going. Matter of fact, let me pull up the Twitch chat. Let me make sure that Twitch is good and taken care of. I don't know what it is about my Twitch, but like I can pull up my Twitch on my phone and no issues, right? Hold on, wait a minute. What's going on here? Twitch doesn't even say that I'm live. You kept hitting the mic. What's going on, honey? How's it going? What's going on, Hans? Regicide. Okay, there we go. Twitch looks just fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a few stories that we're going to go over this morning or this afternoon for me. Regicide, I don't even know what side of the state you're on. If you're even in the States. I know my guy Hans is in Poland. Honey, I know you're in the States, but I don't know exactly where. But it's all good. We'll continue. The first thing I want to go over, ladies and gentlemen, is YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki. She stepped down. Now, this is interesting for me. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, but this is what she had to say on her way out. Earlier today, I sent an email to employees announcing that I'd be stepping back from my role as the head of YouTube to start a new chapter focused on my family, health, and personal projects I'm passionate about. It has been an honor of my career to have a front row seat to the incredible YouTube community you have built. Your stories, perseverance, creativity, blah, 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 blah. We get it. You're leaving. All right. This is interesting. And the reason why it's interesting is because on a couple of fronts, more experienced YouTubers know better than me. But it seems like Susan, she was a little bit of the spearhead of some of the woke stuff. Like if you talk to creators today, a lot of creators are really trying to get people over to Rumble because they are being demonetized on a daily basis. I'm letting y'all know right now, like every time I upload something, like it's getting demonetized. Like especially my shorts. Almost every short that I put up, I have to request a review because they're demonetizing it. YouTube has also worked with Eliza Blue and scrubbing all of those videos, taking down all of those creators' videos. So I want to know, is she a person that's like pro censorship or anything like that? I don't know because I've heard YouTubers complain about her, but I haven't had any personal experience other than them scrubbing my videos and demonetizing my videos. What I want to know is this new guy, Neil Mohan. I apologize if I'm not saying that right. Is he going to be better for YouTube or is he going to be worse? I don't know. I do not know. Another thing I want to point out. Now, this is not a red pill channel. This is not a red pill channel, but we do discuss we will bring up certain points. Notice how she said she wants to step down as CEO of YouTube to focus on her family. Far be it from me to offend anybody, but they always ask, why isn't there more female CEOs and stuff like this? And this is particularly the reason, right? Now, unless she was about to be fired or something like that, unless she was about to be let go, there was no reason other than she wants to be a mother or wife or whatever the case. I don't know if she's married already, but or if she's even a mother already. But the thing is, man, being a CEO is tough on your personal life. And she's decided that, listen, man, this CEO shit ain't the move. And with a last name like that, yeah, she probably is married. GEEK? Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. It lends credence to the idea that women say they want to be CEOs. It sounds good, but see, men don't step down from CEO positions to focus on their family. Nah, they don't do that unless they about to get fired and they need an excuse. You know what I'm saying? To not be CEO anymore. But women, they get in that position and they're like, man, shit. Shit. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of expectations. I don't never get to see my family. My husband at home beating off because he don't see me that much. I came home, my kids was like, what's your name again? See, men, we can do that because that's what we put here to do. But it's a different beast when you're a mother and you birth your children, but you're a CEO and you come home and your kids acting like they don't even know you. They say, hey, Mom, I guess we'll see you next week after you leave. Feeling dead inside. That's hard for a lady. That's really hard for a lady. So, listen, far be it from me to discourage anybody, but ladies, you got to understand that being a CEO comes with a price. A lot of women, especially in America, seem to think that being a CEO means you got nothing but free time. Wrong. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next story. Marvel. Uh-oh. Wait. What? Whoa. Say it ain't so. Marvel Studios. I got plans coming for that, Hans. I ain't forgot about that. I've been working on a way to incorporate him, but I want to do it. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. It's coming. According to a new report, Marvel Studios is reevaluating its MCU Disney Plus output, slowing its Phase 5 streaming output year to year. It was mere months ago that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige pulled the tarp off of the next half-decade plan for the superpowers franchise. However, a lot has changed since then as the exorbitant spending of the past few years levels out. Players in the streaming business begin to realize that the endless content churn may not be a sustainable business model. This caused Disney to reevaluate its streaming efforts. Recent reports revealed that a number of MCU series have been pushed out of 2023, with names like Echo seemingly have been significantly delayed. You're right, Hans. This is a sickness. All right. MCU shows delayed. The Hollywood Reporter reported that a number of Phase 5 MCU shows have been delayed, pushing some out to 2023. Out of 2023. The report revealed that Marvel is looking to spread out and tinker with its streaming content. The move is what THR observers are calling a massive correction from the past couple of years, where streamers were building content plans based on giving customers endless amounts to watch and spending recklessly to do so. Yeesh. Okay, so I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp last night. We're gonna talk about that, not on this stream, because that deserves its own video. So when when Disney first announced Disney Plus, their plan was to have a streaming service with an endless amount of content for people to enjoy, so that they didn't do stuff like, subscribe and then unsubscribe when their favorite show goes off. They wanted a bunch of Star Wars shows, a bunch of Marvel shows, a bunch of Pixar, and all the other Disney stuff, plus all of the legacy Disney stuff, to do their thing. The problem is, ladies and gentlemen, the quality of the shows have to be good. Now, they're under this impression that hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so they're under this impression that people are getting fatigued, Marvel fatigue, superhero fatigue. It's not that. Your show's garbage. I actually watched a video from Clownfish TV, and they think it's because it's too much Marvel. It is not too much Marvel. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much Marvel. It's that the content is garbage. Oh, I'm sorry. Garbage. All right. I want to show y'all something. Look at this. This is a article right here from the Hollywood Reporter. How much is too much Marvel and Star Wars? Disney rethinks franchise output. Evangeline Lilly with short hair is a huge waste. Not only that, she barely got any lines in the movie. Her entire plot line in the movie was, "But mother, what are you hiding?" That's pretty much all she said throughout the movie. But yeah, so Marvel, what they need to do is they need to cut all of that bullshit that they echo, get it out of here. Ironheart, speaking of, Marvel reportedly undertaking heavy slowdown of Disney Plus output. Echo and Ironheart seemingly delayed indefinitely. Wow. That's right, honey. It's too much bad content. It ain't got nothing to do with too much Marvel. It ain't got nothing to do with superhero fatigue. It's garbage content. All right. According to a new report, in light of the plummeting interest of the studio's Disney Plus specific output and the overall struggling health of the platform itself, Marvel is cutting way back on the frequency of their streaming specific releases. This news was first brought to public attention on February 16th, courtesy of the Hollywood Reporter. Per their insider source within the company, in the light of the studio head Kevin Feige's recent declaration of Entertainment Weekly that they would be both spacing out and scaling back their streaming release schedule so that each project can get a chance to shine. It ain't got nothing to do with the projects getting the what? What? It ain't got nothing to... Anyway, where previously studio was set to remain a prominent figure in the pop culture conversation throughout 2023, Agatha, Covenant of Chaos, Echo, Ironheart, Secret Invasion, Loki Season 2, and What If Season 2, THR sources now allege that this year will only see the Nick Fury and God of Mischief respective outings. Listen, you can spread it out. You can release it week to week. You can do whatever you want to do. If the show is garbage, it ain't going to do nothing for you. I mean, think about She-Hulk, right? I just want you to compartmentalize this. We've talked about She-Hulk before, but we'll talk about it again. You literally made a show that was designed to shit on the people who spend the most money with your product. How can you do something like that and expect people to give you money? You want me to pay you to call me an incel? You want me to pay you to call me a misogynist? You want me to pay you to tell me how much you don't care about whether I watch a show or not? No. Have you lost your mind? What are we doing? What are we doing? So now your app is suffering, and now you want to blame it on the fact that it's superhero fatigue. It's not superhero fatigue. The Boys is going to do well. We're coming. We got Invincible season 2 coming out soon. I can't wait for that. That's an animation that's doing live action numbers, huh? I'm skipping all over the place, y'all. Hold on. I'm skipping all over the place. Hold on, let me check something. Oh. Let's see. Let's read some of these comments. Woo. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Didn't know. I agree with it being watered down and overdone with the zombies were big and everyone was making zombie movies. Correct. Soon the quality and story and creativity dropped. It's too much fatigue on the writers and not the fans. I miss the fun of Marvel. Honey says, I miss the fun of Marvel and the cool costumes, stakes, thrills, adventure, and some romance. Surprising team-ups, to name a few. I agree. Regicide says, I like Spawn, but don't remember what universe he's in. He's in nobody's universe because he was created like independently by Todd McFarlane, who also created Venom. It's supposed to be a Spawn movie that's been in production for years. I think he got hit by the pandemic, and then but Jamie Foxx is supposed to be Spawn now, but I don't know. It's been a minute since we've heard anything about that. As a matter of fact, that's actually a good idea. What the fuck happened to Todd McFarlane? Let's see. Hans says you didn't like She-Hulk. Of course, it was a fun. It was fun. It was fun trashing it. Honey says I was hyped for Loki, but he's not characterized the same, so I don't like it. He hardly looks like Loki anymore. So the problem with Loki is that they emasculated him. I mean, they emasculated him so that they can bring in a female Loki, and you know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? They literally brought in a female character to where she could come in and say, it isn't about you. Like, really? Let's see. What's going on? I don't know. Well, the latest we've heard on it is back in October 2022. He's got new writers for Spawn. I agree, Regicide. Spawn is definitely tough. Jamie Foxx is committed as ever to the Spawn movie reboot. I think that would be amazing. You see what happens when you create an original black hero instead of just let's replace somebody with somebody that's black. Spawn is one of the most iconic characters. Hold on. Let's bring up this article. Spawn is one of the most iconic characters in the world. And instead of giving him his just due, you want to replace characters like Wonder Man. You want to replace him with a black character. But here it is right here. Jamie Foxx is committed as ever to the Spawn movie reboot, says McFarlane. So it's still in development. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to make this sort of like I don't know if it's horror, but they're making it like, I know they compared it to a Friday the 13th movie or something like that. So, we'll see. I've been following this for years. So, anyway, we'll move on to the next story. I really dislike the female counterpart. It'd be okay if they made her the Enchantress. I agree, and not link her as a variant, just Loki subordinate. The writing is poor. It was bad. They spent the entire show telling you how much better she was than the real Loki. That's right, because we came to watch a show about Loki just to watch a female version of him. Right, that's exactly what we came to do. Makes a whole lot of sense. All right, that makes a whole lot of sense. All right, so Fox gives green light to female-led modern reimagining of Starsky and Hutch. Somebody in the Twitter thread said, right, because Ghostbusters worked so well. The female Ghostbusters worked so well. I'm telling y'all, it's systematic. Michael J. White would make a good Spawn too. He's already been Spawn, and that movie was garbage. That movie was cheeks. But who would play the clown? You can get a lot of different people to play the clown, especially after what they had old boy do with the Penguin in the most recent Batman movie, which is getting a sequel, by the way. Hans, you don't know who Spawn is? Let's before we get into this next topic, let's show Hans who Spawn is. All right, so Spawn is first we can go to his Wikipedia. He's a superhero anti-hero, right? From hell, literally from hell. All right. He was created by Todd McFarlane at Image Comics. He's basically a mercenary. Killed a lot of people until he was betrayed by the person that hires him to kill a lot of people. And they killed him, and they went after his wife. And when he got to hell, he made a deal with their version of the devil. I forgot what. I forgot what his name was. I'm not like I said. I'm not a comics person, but he made a deal with the devil to be one of the devil's soldiers, and in return, he was given life again, or somehow, some way, not really life, and he came back ugly as hell. But he had all of these powers. He took revenge, saved his wife, and then he turned on the devil, and stopped him from taking over Earth or whatever the case. Oops, I don't want to do that. There's the clown though. But Spawn is a dope character. He's in Mortal Kombat. You can see there, his design is amazing. His cape can do anything. He can pretty much do anything. Yeah, it's like an HBO show, isn't there? But anyway, so let's get back on task. Where was I? So, the latest victim of Hollywood's continuing spiral into lazy unoriginality, the classic buddy cop TV series Starsky and Hutch is the next classic IP set to receive the modern reimagining. Why? Because this show has to reflect the world we live in today. Shout out to the Critical Drinker. All right, damn, I'm hungry. Come on, Bounty. First announced by The Hollywood Reporter in a February 16th exclusive, the revival of the 1970s detective duo is currently in development from Sam Sclaver and Elizabeth Peterson, best known respectively for serving as showrunner and co-executive producer for Fox's Prodigal Son. According to Fox Entertainment president Michael Horn, the two are expected to deliver at least 2 prospective scripts, at which time the studio will make a final decision on whether or not to order the reboot series. They're probably letting this leak to see what people think about it before they invest their money into it. Vindicator. That might be it. But this is systematic. So what I realized recently, when you got this whole culture war going and all of that, identity politics and stuff like that, the reason why you have this, I guess, left-leaning takeover of Hollywood and everything is because conservatives got a stick so far up their ass they can taste it. They believe everything is demonic, everything is for children, everything is the devil, and all of this stuff. And so they underestimated the power of control of media, like movies, TV shows, video games, all of that. And so the entire industry has been invaded by these feminists and these LGBTQ motherfuckers. And so they got control of everything. So now all of your favorite shows are being rebooted for modern sensibilities. And all the feminists have taken over. Starsky and Hutch, you're going to replace them with Sasha Starsky and Nicole Hutchinson? What? Oh my, Hollywood is lost. You are lost. Say it with me now. This is a sickness. Shout out to Abba, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. You thought you were winning. You thought you was getting some victories. But because this is systematic, there are people who will never let this go. They don't care how much money Hollywood is losing. They don't care. They're going to keep trying it. They're going to keep doing it until they force you to like it. But this is going to flop. Now, I'm not going to pretend to ever watch Starsky and Hutch, but I know there are people who have. This person says, why don't they just save money and rebroadcast the original and see if it gains a young audience? Yeah, that wouldn't work. Or you could just create original characters and risk being the trendsetter. The last time I saw that, it wasn't so bad. Let's see. They're also remaking the Golden Girls. Wow. Is Ghetto Mickey? Perhaps. I gotta do a video later. Perhaps. We'll see. So yeah. So guys, it's getting real ugly out here. Really ugly. Don't forget, guys, that you can always send me stories that you want me to cover, shorts that you want me to do. I'm trying to do these shorts, but you know how that goes. Anyway, so we're gonna bring the stream to a close. Those were a few. It was very Marvel focused, because it's a lot going on with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on with Disney in particular. They're delaying shows. They're losing money. Hey, you're right. Regis, you're right. But anyway, guys, we can go ahead and call it a stream there. Yes, we will be doing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm so anxious to play that right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That game has a grip hold on me. Shouts out to you guys. Hans, love to you. Honey, love to you. Regis, love to you. And anybody else in the chat or just watching and just want to be a ninja watcher. Maybe you're at work and you can't really focus on commenting right now. I appreciate you for stopping by anyway. So I will talk to you guys later. You have a good rest of your day.